What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and you know, it's funny that progressive activists out there who have infiltrated the gaming industry, they like to call gamers fragile, but in reality, they are about as thin-skinned as it gets.
Oh, poor baby.
This mod here for Marvel Rivals is hilarious. It features the incoming President of the United States of America as Captain America. The only way to be offended by this is if you are an intolerant and fragile little cupcake. Of course, as you can see from the caption of that tweet there, everyone expected Nexus Mods to ban this mod immediately, and we were absolutely correct. 20 minutes after this first tweet popped up in my feed yesterday, this next one showed up. Nexus banned the mod. Now, censorship is wrong. Always wrong, unless we're talking about something illegal or something that is downright lewd or whatever, something like that. If the mod turned Captain America, for example, into a naked person or something, well, then sure. Of course that mod would need to be banned, especially in a multiplayer game like this. But this right here is simply the incoming President of the United States. If somebody modded Captain America to look like Joe Biden or something like that, I can tell you right now that the reaction of 99% of gamers, even those who are against Joe Biden, would be this:
we do not care.
Hell, most people would probably laugh at a mod like that, because that kind of shit is funny. You have to be a delicate little flower to think this sort of thing is a problem. But here's the deal. If somebody makes a mod of a Democrat politician for Captain America, I will just about guarantee you that that would not be banned, because this is a systemic issue in the gaming industry these days. This is emblematic of everything wrong with the industry. Whether you like the incoming president, or you hate him, or you don't give a shit at all, the people who are running game studios or companies like Nexus Mods, too many of them, tell us they want to create a dialogue with people. That's why they get all political all the time. But in reality, what a company like Nexus means by dialogue is that they want to piss and moan about all their ideas incessantly, while we are expected to shut up and listen.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
What do you want to talk about? What are you complaining about?
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to refer to it as these days. I keep a list on there of games lousy with wokeness pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But let's take a deeper dive into this mod situation with Captain America and Donald Trump. One thing I want to throw out there is this. I don't want this to reflect poorly on Marvel Rivals at all. Obviously, this isn't up to the developers of that game. And in fact, I'd like to point out that Marvel Rivals is still going very strong. It's about a month old now, and as you can see here, player retention appears to be very high. They hit 420,000 players last night, which isn't too far off from their all-time high. The game looks great, and players are really responding to it. That, of course, is why somebody took the time to design this mod in the first place. They wanted to have some fun in a game that they are really enjoying. The thing is that a mod like this one here is precisely what the spirit of modding games is all about. I mean, as Grums asked in this tweet here, what terms of service did this violate to cause a banning? There's no crime or anything like that. There's nothing indecent. But, as I said before, the problem is that these are not people who are genuinely interested in having an open dialogue with gamers. These are people, the folks who work in the gaming industry that is, who want to preach at us incessantly. And this got banned because it went against their scriptures. I mean, you remember when in Spider-Man 2 they added all the LGBT flags to the game so that when you're zooming around New York, you were constantly surrounded by rainbows? Well, when someone modded that out of the game, and keep in mind that that was a single-player game that we're talking about here, this is someone creating a mod just for themselves. It didn't hurt anyone else, but when someone modded those flags away, Nexus said hell no and canceled that mod as well. Or how about when that controversy happened with God of War Ragnarok? A lot of people don't care for the design of Angrboda in that game. Putting a black character into Norse mythology was the sort of thing that took some gamers out of the experience and made them furrow their brow and start to think, what's up with that? Well, when someone tried to mod that away, once again, Nexus swooped in and said hell no. They said, you can't change Angrboda into a white chick. And God of War, once again, is a single-player game, so it's not like using that mod was something that would affect somebody else. But, on the other hand, when someone created a mod for The Witcher 3, which changed Geralt into a black dude, Nexus had nothing to say about that. And don't get me wrong, I don't want them to have a problem with that, because it's okay, for the same reasons that all these other mods should also be okay. But this really illustrates my point that the conversation, the dialogue, so to speak, it really only goes one way. These are not serious people. They don't want to hear differing points of view. They want to preach at you. And if you respond to their preachiness, they will call it hateful and bigoted, and really the whole process by now is just plain tiresome. But one thing I am pleased to report, however, is that this same mod for Captain America on Marvel Rivals is now available on another site. DEG Mods has it there. So, if you play Marvel Rivals at all, you should grab this mod. The thing is, censorship never works, and we need to show them how futile their efforts are. The Streisand effect is a real thing. The more you try to get people to not look at something, the likelier they are to go and seek it out. Even if you are politically indifferent about the president, you should download this mod just to teach these ass clowns a lesson. Though, I will say this, you would have thought they'd have learned that lesson back in November. The more these people try to censor speech, the more they try to insist that we go along with their weird-ass cult, the more that a lot of people who normally wouldn't care about politics at all, the more that these people who just want to be left alone to play their video games and watch their movies and enjoy their friends and family, the more those sorts of people will turn on those who are censoring us and annoying us. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your mockery of the thin-skinned woke cult and Nexus Mods into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.